Mike Owens with Inside Fighting, joined today by Reinier De Ridder, who returns to action next Saturday night in the main event of UFC Abu Dhabi versus Robert Whittaker. Reinier, great to sit down and chat for the first time. How are your emotions ahead of your return?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. It's special to be back here in Abu Dhabi. I've had a very good camp. It's been back-to-back camps for a while now, but feeling good. Getting ready. Last few things getting done, and then it's time to fight finally.
I know that you fought in Abu Dhabi, I think, once before, but what have your experiences been fighting in that part of the world in terms of being a cornerman or a trainer or a training partner? How much have you spent time in Abu Dhabi in a fighting capacity?
Yeah, I've been here a couple times. I've always loved it here since I was a kid competing in jiu-jitsu. I came here and it was actually the first time I ever made money doing sports. So it was a very special moment. I came here for the Abu Dhabi World Pro, won the event, and then I went home with $3,000 in cash. So that was very cool. And last year, around the same time the fight is gonna happen, I fought here at UE Warriors. So that has led me to this UFC career I'm having right now. So yeah, Abu Dhabi is very special to me. There's a lot of lovely people here, and it's good to be back.
It's also very special for the European fans who won't have to stay up until 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m. in the morning to watch you fight. They can watch you on prime time. That's got to be a special moment for you, for the fans and the Netherlands and the rest of Europe to be able to enjoy your fight on at a reasonable hour.
Yeah, that's definitely cool. But if they can't wake up early to watch me, then fuck them.
Right answer, right answer, my friend. What is your stardom level like in the Netherlands at the moment? Are you being recognized more and more now you've been on this run in the UFC?
Yeah, it's growing a lot. It's really growing, which is cool. A lot of people coming up to me in my hometown, saying hi and asking for pictures and stuff. So that's nice. It's growing and it's all a lovely positive energy. So good stuff.
Before we talk about this fight, I want to bring you back to the last fight against Bo Nickal because coming out of that fight, I feel like the narrative was Bo Nickal lost rather than Reinier De Ridder won. Did you feel that, and did you feel like you got the credit that you deserved for such a big victory against an undefeated guy?
Oh yeah. I don't really mind either way, but I think because he is such a big name, he's such a popular guy, it will always be Bo Nickal lost because he's just people know him better, especially in America, than they know me. But his next fight is gonna say a lot, huh? If he comes back and he absolutely wrecks the next guy he fights, then we'll see what he's made of, and we'll see how much it means. So hopefully he does well. Hopefully he has a nice bounce back fight, and he'll be back at the top of the division sometime soon as well.
UFC 318 is this Saturday. Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier for the BMF title. And we've partnered up with our friends at DraftKings to get you closer to the action. Right now, if you're a new customer, go download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using our promo code INSIDEFIGHTING. Bet $5 and you'll receive $150 in bonus bets instantly. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. It felt like he got a lot of criticism for that fight. And look, in a fight, with the exception of a draw or a no contest, somebody wins, somebody loses. Did you expect that much criticism after that fight from on Bo's part?
Uh, yeah, like because it started like right away afterwards, I think, and it's just part of culture we're in.
Mm,
People like to hate on somebody the moment he loses, and of course he's so outspoken. He's such a guy who says, "I'm gonna be the champion." The moment he got into the UFC, and maybe if he would have been a bit more humble, then the reaction would have been not as intense as it has been. But it's like everything in our culture nowadays. In a
yeah.
couple days, it blows over and everybody's forgotten it. And if he comes back and he wrecks the next dude, then nobody even remembers what happened in that fight. So I think I think we'll see a lot more of Bo, and he'll be back. He'll be definitely be back
Yeah,
stronger.
very true, very true. As I mentioned, Robert Whittaker is your next assignment. How do you break down this current version of Whittaker?
Yeah, so we've seen so much of him, but technically and strategically, he's always been pretty similar. He has that karate bounce. He has that very dangerous blitz that he has. He's gonna throw a 1-2 high kick when he gets a chance because that's what he loves more than anything
Hmm.
in the world.
You've done your research, I
Um,
see.
yeah, yeah, that wasn't too hard to find.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, he's been the best and he's lost to some of the best. But the most notable thing is he's still there because just 2 fights ago he knocked out Ikram Alaskirov, a really a top contender, a very well-rounded guy. He did it in the first round with like a beautiful right hand, and it really showed that he is still there. He's still working hard. He's still grinding. So there's no part of me that's underestimating him at all.
What was your first reaction when you got the fight offer through?
Ah, just yes again.
Okay.
It's always yeah. It's for some reason after fight week, I get a couple days of relaxation, and then they start calling me already. So there wasn't a lot of time to ponder anything, but I'm very happy with the fight because of his status as being a former champion. Because it's here in Abu Dhabi, they said it's going to be a main event right away, so that was so cool. Um, so yeah, there was no debating, there was no way of me saying no. I just had to take it. Yeah.
Did you or your team have a conversation with the UFC when you joined to say, I want to be active, I want to get as many fights as I possibly can? Because it feels like you've had quite a lot of opportunities in just your first year. And, I think the fight with Robert was booked the week after, or maybe 2 weeks after the Bo Nickal win. Like, that doesn't normally happen. Did a conversation take place?
Yeah, that's what we asked for. That's what we asked for in the beginning, and I guess be careful what you wish for sometimes
Mm.
because it's led to a lot of action. But I think it's credited to how the fight's been going as well. If you because it happened so spectacularly again in the last fight, they just want to see me again, and I'm very thankful for it because that's what I've been missing the years before. That's what I really hoped for to get the activity that I'm getting now, and yeah, it's up to me to keep going. If I can keep finishing these guys spectacularly, I think I can squeeze out a couple more your active years.
Israel Adesanya, Dricus Du Plessis, and Khamzat Chimaev are the only three guys to beat Whittaker in the last 10 years. What would a win for you say about what you can do in the 185-pound division?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is how I win. If I cannot let this be a decision, a back and forth fight. I need to finish this guy spectacularly, and I need to do it early. And if I do that, I think I have a chance to fight for the title next.
I always believe in order to be a champion that a fighter has to do one thing better than the rest of the division. What do you feel like you do better than everybody else at 185?
Jiu-jitsu, of course, huh? It's
Hmm.
always been my jiu-jitsu. That's a very important part of my game. But I've been working on all this stuff for so long. I was very happy to show off a part of my clinching game in the Bo Nickal fight, which is very special and very important for me as well. Um, so hopefully I do everything better than the other guys.
I love it. I love it. I have to ask you, and I'm sure you get asked about this a lot, but the title fight in your division in a couple of weeks' time, Dricus Du Plessis versus Hamzat Chimaev. Could you give me one key to victory for each man? What do you feel like Dricus needs to do to win, and what do you feel like Hamzat needs to do to win?
Just if is just his crazy self, I think that will be enough. It's just this guy is so unpredictable and so durable. I believe he has a good chance to win because I don't see Hamza choking him out like early, getting him early in the first or second round, but I might be wrong. I think Hamza, same thing goes. He needs to be himself as well. Needs to push the pace from from the first second. He needs to get close, get him down or get him against the cage, and then work from there. Um, I think what would really help Khamzat is if he could do some damage in the clinch as well, which is something we haven't really seen from him. But if he's able to do that, I think that's going to help him a lot. Uh, Dricus is going to find a moment where he's going to hurt him, and if Dricus can just last for 1 and 2, I think we'll see him build in 3, 4, and 5.
We've obviously seen an explosion in European MMA and specifically some new markets when you think about Tom Aspinall becoming a champion from the UK, Ilia Topuria becoming a champion from Spain, Mirab from Georgia. Do you want to do a similar thing in terms of flying the flag for Dutch MMA? What is the scene like in terms of MMA in your country, and do you want to be the poster boy, if you will, of your country's MMA
Yeah,
circuit?
definitely. I love Holland. I love to support my country, to represent my country. So yeah, definitely will. It would be very cool to bring UFC to Rotterdam one day again. It's been a lot of years since UFC has been to Holland. So hopefully we can make that happen, and I can help grow MMA in Holland, definitely.
Excluding yourself, who would you say are the top five fighters to come out of Holland?
Alistair, of
Yes, of
course.
course.
Alistair's been such a storied career. Gegard Mousasi, one of my longtime training partners, and I think skill for skill, one of the best fighters in the world at a point. Nowadays, he likes to relax and vacation a bit more than training, but he's still very dangerous. Christelle van Steenis is fighting in Cape Town next week for
Yep.
PFL for the belt, and he's a great, very complete fighter as well. Uh, Bas Rutte back in the day. We have Rico Verhoeven. We have so many big
Mm,
fighters
yeah.
from all of those ages. Um, so we are a fighting country indeed, and hopefully I can do well as well.
Well, last question from me, and thank you so much for your time. When Dana White walks in the media room post-fight, after your fight, what do you want him to be saying about your fight and your performance?
I want him to be saying, "Here's 50 G's extra. Um, we'll cancel the Hamza Dricus fight, and you can fight both of them. We'll do you versus Dricus first, and then you can fight Hamza 3 months later."
I like
That'd
it.
be nice.
I like it. I like the ambition. Reinier, thank you so much for your time. Have a great and safe rest of training camp, and best of luck for the next fight.
Thank you, Michael. Have a nice day.